Okay, Nana. Once again, see this quasi-static process. This is now in today's class we are discussing different thermodynamic process. So this quasi-static process, it is not a thermodynamic process, but is the way of process. Okay, it is one of the way of process. It is a slow process, and in that process, at every intermediate stage, the system is in equilibrium with surroundings, thermal and mechanical equilibrium. Okay, quasi-static process means very slow process, Okay, temperature remains constant in this process, and pressure is also remain constant at each and every stage. But this is an ideal process. Okay, isothermal process. The process in which temperature is constant. The process in which temperature is constant is called isothermal process. Okay, the pressure and volume of gas changes, but temperature remains constant. The process in which pressure and volume changes, but temperature remains constant is called isothermal process. Is called isothermal process, and therefore dT is equal to 0, comma du is also 0. du is also 0. Why? Since u is equal to 3 by 2 nRT for n moles of a gas, and du is proportional to dt. du is proportional to dt. Therefore, dt is 0. Okay, because temperature is constant now, dt is 0. Therefore, du is also 0. Okay, and this system is in thermal equilibrium with the surroundings. Means temperature of surrounding system and main system remains same at all times. Next, it takes place in a thermally conducting vessel. Hence heat exchange between system and surrounding takes place. Okay. In this process, the system is always in equilibrium with the surroundings, and this process takes place in conducting vessel. This process takes place in a conducting vessel, so that heat exchange takes place between the surroundings and the system. Okay. Next, dQ is equal to dW. Okay. According to first law of thermodynamics, dQ is equal to dW plus du. du is 0, therefore dQ is equal to dW, and it is a slow process. It is a slow, very slow process, and it obeys Boyle's law. It obeys, okay. This isothermal process obeys Boyle's law because pressure and volume changes, temperature constant. obeys Boyle's law, and specific heat is infinity. Specific heat is infinity because du is equal to okay, dt is 0 na, dt is 0, therefore q is equal to 1 by n mc delta t na, q is equal to mc delta t. Here delta t is 0, therefore c is equal to q by 0. This is equal to infinity. So specific heat of a gas is specific heat is infinity in this process. Next, indicator diagram or PV diagram. Now, for isothermal process, we know that at a constant temperature, pressure is at a constant temperature. Okay, at a constant temperature, pressure is inversely proportional to volume. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. So by taking pressure on y-axis and volume on x-axis, this is a graph. So the PV graph at a constant temperature is a rectangular hyperbola, and this curve is called isothermal. Okay, this is a rectangular hyperbola. Here comes temperature constant. In isothermal process, temperature constant, P changes with V. Therefore, the curve for the PV diagram or indicator diagram for isothermal process is this one. Next, some important points. Slope of isothermal curve. Slope of isothermal curve is not constant. Okay, slope changes. If it is a straight line, then slope is said to be constant. But here slope is not constant. At any point, the slope is negative. Okay, it is very clear that the slope is negative. This is the tangent at this point, say P. At point P, this is a tangent, and this is the angle made by this tangent with the positive x-axis. This is theta. So, since theta is greater than 90 degrees, tan theta slope is negative. So slope of the isothermal curve, so tan theta is equal to, that is dp by dv, rate of change of the curve at p is slope of the curve at p. This is equal to, okay, minus p by b, minus p by b, minus p by b. Okay, okay. Minus p by b means negative of pressure at that point p divided by volume of the gas at that point p. This is slope of the isothermal curve. That is tan theta. That is negative. Okay. Here slope is negative. Why? Because the angle made by the tangent with the positive x-axis is greater than 90 degrees. So theta tan of that angle is negative. Next, isothermal bulk modulus. Isothermal bulk modulus. Bulk modulus is one of the important property of the solids. Nana. Solids are liquids. Solids. Bulk modulus. Bulk modulus means when an object is immersed in a liquid, it experiences pressure. Now, due to the pressure, its volume generally reduces. So, decrease in volume by original volume is called strain, volume strain, and volume stress by volume strain is called bulk modulus. This is denoted by K. This K is equal to, actual formula is this is the actual formula, and from this slope of the curve is minus p by v na, minus p by v. Therefore, minus dp by dv by v. Okay, small change means dv. This is the dp. This is the formula actually for bulk modulus minus dp by dv into b, minus dp by dv into b, minus dp by dv means p by v into v, so plus p. So that is isothermal bulk modulus. Next, very important one is the work done in isothermal process. In isothermal process, what is the work done? What is the isothermal process? Temperature constant. Let the volume of the gas changes from V1 to V2 at a constant at a constant temperature. At a constant temperature. Then what is the work done by the work done in the isothermal process? Okay. Okay, work done in the isothermal process is equal to, we know that dW is equal to PdV. Pressure into volume is work. Pressure into elementary change in volume is elementary work. How do you say that pressure into volume is work? Pressure into volume, na? Pressure means motor per meter square, na? Into volume means meter cube. Na? So meter square gas is meter cube, meter times na? Newton meter means force into displacement. Newton meter is unit of PV. It is force into displacement. It is nothing but work. So work done is equal to PdV. Now elementary work done is equal to P into elementary change in volume. Now the work is total work done is equal to integral dW, that is equal to integral PdV, where volume is integrated from V1 to V2 or VI to VF. VI to VF means initial volume to final volume. Initial volume to final volume. Okay. Next, what is the P value? Write down P in terms of V. We know that PV is equal to nRT. PV is equal to nRT. Therefore, we can write P is equal to nRT by V. So this is equal to integral V1 to V2. P is equal to nRT by V to dV. nRT constant na, so nRT into number of moles into universal gas constant into temperature constant. nRT into dV by V integral means log V. Log V base E. Okay, limits are V1 to V2. This is equal to nRT into log V2 by V1 base E. nRT into log V2 by V1 base E, V2 by V1 base E. Okay. Okay. If you want to convert it into natural logarithm, this is natural logarithm. Base 10 by multiplying it with 2.3, 2. What is the work done? 2.303. This is equal to 2.303 nRT log V2 by V1 base 10. Okay. So this is the work done in isothermal process in changing the volume from V1 to V2. From V1 to V2. So in isothermal process, these are the very, very important points. These are the very, very important points. Okay. And next, this formula is equivalent to nRT, okay, log P1 is equal to P2 na. Therefore, V2 by V1 is written as P1 by P2. Therefore, log P1 by P2 base E. This is also work done. Okay, nRT log V2 by V1 base E or nRT log P1 by P2 base E. This is the formula for work done in isothermal process. In isothermal process.